Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa halul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we'll be talking about creating forms. First, we will create a form, then we'll try to modify the form. We'll try to find some records, data using a form. We'll try to maintain a table. We will, in other words, we will be editing data using the form, and then we'll try to preview, print, and we'll be working on form and subforms, inshallah. So let's try to create a form using a wizard. So let's see. Now we have to click on the create, and then we can go for the form wizard. Now in form wizard, we will be selecting a patient table because we need a patient data. And in this one, we will select all columns. So I can single click on the double arrows, but I want this phone to be at the end. So I can remove the form by clicking on this arrow, and then I can click on this email and I can bring back the phone number like that. So in this way, I can bring my phone number at the bottom. So go for the next. I would like to go for the columnar. So next and finish. So the name of the form is patient data. And then I can click finish. It will open the form to view or enter the data. There you go. So this is how I can create my form. And if you see, I got a phone number at the end after the email. Now I want to apply a theme, this one. So what I can do is I can go to the view. Okay, the layout view is very important for doing any kind of modification quickly and fast. So I can go for the layout, and you see here now I got a design, and in the design I have a theme. So I can search for, as soon as I move my cursor on different theme, look at the style of the form is changing. You see here, so I got this slice. So if I click this slice, what will happen? It will apply this theme on all objects, whether it's a table or reports or forms. So what I can do is I can right click on this one and I can say, okay, please apply theme to this object only. Okay, so I clicked on that. Now you see it only applied to this object, that is form. Now I would like to add a picture, and I want to give a space in the patient data. If you see here, I can give a space, but I want to be on the same line, so I can bring it like that. Now in the design, I can click on logo, and from the logo I can select the picture, which is so I can get this path. So I can go to this path, I can pick the medical picture. Now if I want to drag, it doesn't let me. It is doing, but it is not going according to my wishes. So what I can do is I can click on the right, I can go to the layout, I can say remove the layout, because at this point in time it is stuck with the layout. So once I remove the layout, now I am independent of layout, and whatever I would like to do, I can do at my own. There you go. So this is how we added an image into the form, and we modify the form heading as well. Maybe you want to give a bold, so I can click Control B to, you can make a bold. Change the color. If you want to change the color, you can go and change the color. Maybe the red, maybe the orange, whatever you like. So now navigating a form. So if I'm here, I can go to the form view. Okay, this is my form view. So we have three views actually: the form view, the layout view, and the design view. So if I'm in the form view and I press I press end, so what will happen? Let me, I can move from one field to another field using tab or shift tab, or I can press enter as well. So by enter I can go to the next. If I press enter now, you see it goes to the next record. So similarly, if I use tab, it will take me to the next field, and then from the last field it will go to the next record. Now if I press end button, you see it comes to the last column. If I press the home button, it takes me to the first record. Now if I press control home, it will take me to the first record. If you see here, now I'm on the fourth record, but if I press control home, it will take me to the first. Similarly, control end will take me to the last record. So this is how you can navigate. Similarly, you can use these buttons, navigate to the first, navigate to the next, navigate to the end, you know. So this is how you can navigate in a form. Now I want to use, I want to find data. I want to find a data in the address. So if I want to find a data in address, I must click in the address, okay? And then I can do the control F find, or I can click this button as a find. So control F or click there, and I'm searching for Bunnell. And I can say I wanna in the current field, and I want to have a whole field. Okay, next. So it did not find the Bunnell. So what we can do, I can shorten the text. Maybe I have a spelling mistake. I'm looking for the bun. No, bun is not available. So maybe I'm looking for a part of a field. Yeah, because this is not the whole field, this is a part of field. So there you go. If you see here, I got a bun. So even if I search for Bunnell, it will take me here. But since I was looking for the whole field, and this is not in the whole field, this is the part of a field, that is why I was not able to find. Now I can click on the find next, and there is nothing much. So I'm on the record number 37, if you see here. So from 1 to 37, it jumped to 37, and then it find the record which has a Bunnell. Now I want to find, okay, let's close this one. I want to find some in the phone number. So this time I'll be finding a little bit different way. I'm looking for a whole field, okay? Whole field, make sure. And I'm not going to give the whole information. I'm saying, okay, I'm looking for something that start with 860 minus 2 to 6, and then I am having star, mean wildcard. After that, 0 or any character, any number of characters, please find it for me. Click on the next. If you see, I jump to the 46 number records. From 37 to jump to 46. Now the next one. Okay, it jumps to the 5th records. Next, jump to 11th record. So if you see here, it is searching, all the last values are different. If you see here, the first values, 860 minus 2 to 6 is common, but the last 4 digits or 5 are different. If you click here, so this is how you can find and edit the data as well. Now I would like to change the records, and now I'll be finding another way. If you see the search here, I'll try to find a search. I'll say Ramos. If you see here, RA. As soon as I start searching, it will jumping to the records. M. If you see here, it jumps to the Ramos like that. So in this one, I can change my one address, 145 Jackson Drive, and then city is West, because the guy is chain his address, and Connecticut, and 0606117, and the email is f.ramos@example.org, and the telephone number is 860, so I can say 637, and then the last 4 digits are 8840, 8841. So 637, like that. So that is how I change the field now. So if I search Ramos now, again, you see here, Now I got to add email and the different telephone number and address is different, which I changed. So that is how you can maintain the data using form. um, let's enter a new record. So new records, I can click on this button, I can go for the new records, and you see that I got a blank screen. Now in this one I can say 22563, and the last name is CRO Cronin, and Alex, and this is 12 28 1976 is the date of birth. And what did happen? I forgot to put the slash. Okay, address is 27 Wingate LN Wingate Lane, and then Bloomfield, Connecticut is there because the default value is 066 and then A dot Cronin at example.org, and the telephone number is 860-305, and then we have 2772. There you go. So that is how I enter the new records, and if you see here is there. So we can enter the records, we can find the records, we can change the records. And now I want to print record number 1. So what I can do is I can go to the record number 1 from here, click on that, or I can press Control Home, and then I can go for the Control P, or I can go for File and Print. If you see here, this is same as Control P. So I can go for the print preview. Okay, and you see here. Now if I say I want to go for print, okay, so I can click on the print. So I say selected records. I cannot select from here. Okay, so what I can do is maybe I can go back and and I can say I can go for the patient form. Where is my form? Patient data. There you go. So I can click Control P, and I can say I want to go for the selected form, click OK, and now I can say this is my first record. I can now similarly I can go to my documents, and I can say the first. If you see on the screen, I got this records printed on my in the PDF file. Similarly, I can print on the printer as well. So what is next? Now we would like to create a form and a sub form. Very interesting concept. So let me close this one. Now I will use two tables, okay, and they will be linked together, and I'm going to use the form wizard, and I can say, okay, I'm looking for a form for the patient, and in the patient I don't need the all columns. What I can do is I can say patient ID, the first name will come first and the last name will come after that, and then I need the birth date, I need the phone, and then I just need the email. Okay, I don't need the address. And now I can go for the other table, that is the visit table, and I don't need the I need all field except the patient ID. Okay, so the one way is I can select all of them, and then I don't need the patient ID, right? Because patient ID is available on the top, so I can click it back. So that is how I can get rid of that. So I can go for the next. So this says that by patient, yeah, we would like to have patient on the top, and then in the sub form as a visit. Okay, and click next, and that is the data sheet. Yes, I would like to go for the data sheet view for the sub form. The sub form will look like this. Go for the next. Okay, the patient is patient visits, the name, and I don't want a space here, and this is my visit sub form. Yeah, open the form to view or enter the information. Yes, click. Now if you see, I have whatever I have patient on the top, its visit information is given at the bottom. I can go for the next record, you see that? So it is related to that one. Now I want to bring this form a little bit here so I can see complete. And if you see here, we can go for the next, and information is not completely available here. and we are not displaying the whole information. So let's fix this part by using the view and the layout view. Okay, now in the layout view, what I can do is I can click here and I can drag. You see that? I can drag the form here, and now I can drag the form here a little bit. I can increase the size from here. Okay, there you go. I can increase a little bit more. Maybe some of the stuff is like that, and I can bring it back to this place. Okay, so let's see. I can go back to the form view, and now if you see, um, okay, now what we need is we can go for the next one. Okay, now if I go for the next record, if you see here, so let me make it more clear. There you go, and I can bring it here. So if I move my cursor to the next record, you see here, so I cannot display. So what I can do is I can just go back and I can say, okay, I want to move this part, and I can go back here. So at least I can see the whole record at the same time. You see here? So now if you see, I can go for the next records, and I can see same patient, how many visits he has done, and was it a walk-in or it just by appointment. So if you see here, now I can see the patient and the related visit information using a form and a sub form. So that's it for today. Inshallah, in the next lecture we'll be talking about creating a report. So hope to see you next time. So kafara majlis, subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.